Nothing in this podcast or on our website should be construed as medical advice. Consult your healthcare provider for your individual nutritional and medical needs. The information presented is based on our research and is strictly that of the author and not necessarily those of any professional group or other individual.
Hi, I'm Sue Becker from Bread Beckers. Welcome to Sue's Healthy Minutes. I'm so excited you've joined me today, and I hope this episode encourages you and allows you to find the answers you have been praying for the health of you and your family. Today on Sue's Healthy Minutes, I want to share with you a little different, more practical topic other than bread. It is not, however, completely unrelated because I cannot think of anything much better on a warm piece of buttered bread made from freshly milled flour than some delicious homemade jam or jelly. Spring and summer not only bring warmer days, but the availability of fresh garden produce. Even if you're unable to grow your own, the popular farmers markets that have popped up over the past decade allows you to bring all sorts of wonderful fresh fruits and vegetables to your table. And while it is absolutely delightful to consume your garden produce in season, we certainly don't want to let any go to waste. How to preserve these treasures to enjoy later is certainly something worth learning. And this learning never ends. Learning the best ways to preserve food has been something I have reaped the benefits of for many years. Canning and freezing tomatoes, green beans, corn, and peas from our garden was always a labor of love. It certainly required time and effort, but the rewards were worth it. Being able to enjoy the fruits of our labor well into the winter months made meal planning a breeze. If you are new to canning or if the idea of pressure canning seems intimidating to you, a great place to start is with some simple jam and jelly recipes. No special equipment is needed, but you will definitely want to check out using Pomona's Pectin. The art of jam and jelly making has been around for centuries and is one of the oldest ways to preserve fruit. Originally, nothing more than fruit and sugar or some sort of sweetener was cooked until the mixture thickened or gelled to some degree, hence the name jelly. To gel, the mixture depended on a naturally occurring substance found in most fruits called pectin. Pectin is found in abundance in the skins of such fruits as apples, blueberries, and citrus fruits, while other fruits such as strawberries have very little. Originally, jams and jellies were made without adding additional pectin, depending solely on the natural pectin found in the fruit. But this process required long cooking times with constant stirring and the addition of a lot of sugar. When concentrated pectin products became commercially available, people had the option of adding pectin to their fruit mixtures, which not only simplified the process of making jams and jellies, but greatly reduced the cooking time. However, the gelling process when using these commercial pectin products still depends entirely on using a large quantity of sugar and having the correct amount of acid in the recipe. Jam and jelly recipes using these commercial products often require as much as 5 to 9 cups of sugar per batch with no deviation, resulting in jams and jellies that are 55 to 85% sugar. That is a lot of sugar to be spreading on our delicious real bread. But not so with Pomona's Pectin. Pomona's Pectin is a must-have if you want to make jam and jelly without the use of so much sugar. Pomona's Pectin is an all-natural citrus pectin. It contains no sugar or preservatives. It depends on calcium and not sugar in the juice mixture. Each package of Pomona's Pectin comes with a small package of calcium powder and a large package of pectin. You will simply mix the calcium powder with water to use in all your batches of jelly per the included instructions. With Pomona's Pectin, you can sweeten your jam or jelly with as much or as little of almost any type of sweetener you desire without affecting its ability to gel. Honey, fruit juice, honey granules, maple syrup, agave nectar, even xylitol and stevia, and more are all sweetening choices. You can even make your own 100% fruit juice Jello. Pomona's pectin is flexible, which means you can double or even triple recipes with no problem. This is definitely not recommended with other brands of commercial pectin products. We carry 2 sizes of Pomona's pectin at Bread Becker's, a 1-ounce box or a 16-ounce bag. It never expires or goes bad, so you can buy in bulk and continue to use it for years to come. I have included the product links in today's podcast description for both sizes, the 1-ounce and the 16-ounce. The choice is yours. And like I mentioned in the beginning, what better to spread on a warm slice of real bread and butter than your own delicious homemade jam or jelly? If you are new to jelly making, you might want to start with one of my favorite easy recipes. The easy raspberry jam can be made from start to finish in about 15 minutes. Once made, you can pour it up into jars to seal in a water bath for later use if you want, but I often make one recipe and simply pour it into a quart jar or container and store it in the refrigerator to enjoy immediately. It is great served over waffles or pancakes as a topping for ice cream, and especially delicious on a hot buttered biscuit or piece of toast. You can find the link to this easy raspberry jam in the podcast description as a delicious topping for my favorite chocolate cake with chocolate ganache icing. It adds such a great flavor to this simple cake. You can substitute your favorite berries such as strawberries, blueberries, or blackberries for the raspberries if you want. For even more delicious recipes and ideas, check out the Pomona's Pectin cookbook or our Jam and Jellies and Basic Canning video class. Links to both are included in today's podcast description. And better still, why not come join us on June 15th, 2024, live streamed or in person for our basic canning class taught by Sherry Silva. You can go to breadbeckers.com to sign up. Growing up, we always had some kind of homemade jelly from my grandmother to go on our toast or biscuits. Making and enjoying my own jams and jellies today brings back many fond memories. I know today's episode was short and sweet, pun intended, but I hope you have been inspired to spread your bread with some jam and jelly of your own. Be sure to try the easy raspberry jam. You will be glad you did. I hope you enjoyed today's practical episode. As always, thank you for listening today. Until next time, this is Sue Becker from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minutes.
Sue's Healthy Minutes podcast has been a presentation by the Bread Beckers Incorporated located in Woodstock, Georgia. For more information, store hours, and learning opportunities, visit breadbeckers.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast and never miss an episode. Share this with 2 friends who would benefit from this information, and be sure to join us again next week for more of Sue's Healthy Minutes.